Hey everyone! Wow, so time is just flying. We have only a week and a half until we leave to Newcastle for a week, and between now and then we have a lot of things going on. Tomorrow night, we're having another Island Night fundraiser thing, which is tomorrow night. I'm shooting this on Friday night, and tomorrow night is going to be Saturday night, which for you guys is actually like Saturday at like 1 or 2 in the morning. So you guys can expect to see more crazy-haired white boy dancing in the next one, because it'll be there. It's going to be a little different than the last Island Night we had, with a lot of the same dances, though. In some ways, it's almost harder having it here, even though there's more people to kind of advertise it to. Mostly because there's a dramatic shortage of banana leaves in the middle of suburban Sydney. But it'll be great. There's a large pile of odd-shaped palm leaves on the stage right now, so I guess we're improvising, and life goes on, and I'm going to be cooking a lot of food tomorrow for the event, such as my homemade style guacamole, which is exciting because the people out here have never had real Mexican food. You know, you guys in Southern California take Mexican food for granted. You see things like here in the mall and it says Mexican food, and it's like, what? No, it's not. What is that? And so it's like, oh yeah, this is guacamole, try some. And it's like nasty green sour cream paste. But anyways, isn't it amazing how God just gives you the tools you need? Last year I took a video editing class at Audiovisual Productions, and I had no experience beforehand, you know. Well, you know, maybe it'll come in handy, know how to edit footage and make videos like this, for example. And I had no idea how much I would use it. All the other tech-savvy guys on the entire base are out on outreach right now to the United States and Vanuatu, which means it generally falls on me to do most of the techie jobs, like fix the internet, set up videos, make videos, anything from trailers to just whatever the base needs, and working the sound systems and all that stuff. And I do this stuff on a daily, if not hourly basis. Speaking of which, I know it's pretty boring to just sit here and watch me for the entire video, so I'm going to show you guys some short clips of some stuff that we've done so far. Enjoy!
Give me long days in the sun, maybe some nights to run. Give me something fun to do, like a life of loving you. But now, baby, I'm so crazy over you. There's something in the water, something in the water. There's something in the water.
Drink this right now, or I'll pour it on the ground and I'll blame it on you.
Oh yeah, real mature.
I made this for you.
Why don't you just go grow up?
I did! Because I love you!
Well, I'm not gonna drink it.
I hate you!
That's all I ever hear anymore.
Nights in solitude.
Drink this right now!
Why don't you drink it?
There's so much of it here. What am I gonna do with all this hot Kool-Aid?
Drink it.
No!
Yes.
No!
So yeah, I'm definitely getting my money's worth out of my computer right now. Speaking of which, a very unfortunate thing happened last night. My computer charger short-circuited or something, but basically it died. My computer charger for my MacBook Pro is no longer working. The good news is that this is not the only MacBook Pro on the base. It's actually like the #1 computer used on the base, so there's chargers all over the place, which is good. It just means I need another one before we go to Vanuatu. Anyways, on to more important matters. There are 2 main prayer requests this week. The first one, of course, being for the Island Night. It's coming up soon, and it's big, and we really depend on these fundraisers, so pray for that. Speaking of fundraisers, the other thing is money, finances. I know that it's like every week And even before, it was money, 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 money. But that's just kind of the way it is around here. You know, you pray for the money until you get it. And you know, if it's God's will, then you always get it. Which brings me to what I think is the most exciting thing of the entire week. Massive praise report. All the students on the DTS were able to meet the deadline for the lecture phase fees. So everyone's staying for now, because there's still the outreach and there's an entire thing there. And we'll get to that in prayer when we get to that. But for right now, that's really good news, and I'm super excited. One particular story I want to share with you guys really quick. One of the students on the team, his name is Campbell. He's a native to the Cook Islands, and he, like most of us, was one of the ones struggling financially to meet the deadline. And so it was actually the night after I just published the last video blog, number 5, and it was late at night, and I was talking to him in our room, and I was just asking him, you know, how are you going to meet the deadline? You know, what's your plan? How much money do you need? What are we looking at here? Because I'm worried. And I was confused because this entire time, you know, he just acted totally cool and confident and like it wasn't even a problem. And even when it was a week of, I mean, he's tons of money short and he's just completely, totally confident. And so I was asking him this, and he told me how the past couple days God had just been totally providing for him. What would happen is that he only had $100 in his ATM account balance, and there was no one else that could, you know, would put money in it. They could put money in it, but him. And so day after day, you know, he'd go to get $20 or $30 or whatever from his ATM, and he would look at the balance afterwards. And every time after he took out the money, it was $100. It didn't even move. He just got the money out. So taking out little bits of money at a time, he was able to pay off the rest of his fees out of nowhere. And you know what it was that Campbell had faith. He totally believed that even if it was, if it was the last moment, God was going to provide for him. And he totally did. It was incredible. And that's absolutely nothing short of a miracle. I mean, come on, the guy's not from a rich family, really didn't have a plan or a support team or anything to help him pay for this. He just trusted God, and it's like the money practically fell out of the sky like manna in the desert. You know what? I don't see how anyone could be an atheist out here. You wouldn't last long. You wouldn't. It's unbelievable what God is doing. You'd have to be blind and deaf and shut up in one room to not see how absolutely incredible this is. I mean, this is on a weekly basis kind of thing, all around the base. It's absolutely incredible. Wow. I have never seen this before, at least not like this. Anyways, Bible passage of the week time. It's going to be Jeremiah chapter 32, verses 37 through 41. You guys enjoy that. It's really good. Jeremiah 32 is an absolutely wonderful chapter, but that little passage part right there, it's pretty awesome. Anyways, that just about wraps this one up. Next week you can expect a really big one. There's going to be a lot of videos from the Island Night and from something else, but shh, it's a secret. Anyways, I love you guys. Keep in touch. Keeping in touch. And I will talk to you guys in a week.